Pack all scrumptious. What's good, y'all? It's your big homie, Big BAYDAY, man. This is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. One of the only places anywhere on YouTube where you're going to get the real deal, man. So I definitely appreciate everybody who stops in. I appreciate everybody who rocks with the channel, and I appreciate everybody who's been support, man, because it it's free to support. It's free to hit the like button. It's free to do a lot of stuff that would help somebody out, man. So for the ones who do help, thank y'all so much. And for the ones who go above and beyond and donate and things like that, I thank y'all double time, man. Because without y'all, I wouldn't even be functioning like that. And I'm not even gonna lie, So thank y'all so much. And let's get to this. Let's get to this live. Because tonight's topic is what are you using your avatar for, man? Because it's a lot of people who are just living this life and they're just using their avatars, but what are you using your body for? Like, what are you using it for? So we got to talk about that shit tonight. I'm gonna play my intro, and we're gonna wait for some people to come in, man. So thank y'all so much. Let's go, man. Let's go. I went deaf on bitch. What's good?
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking past. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that, we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good, man? It's another episode of the Real Talk Real Shit podcast, man. I am your host, Big BAYDAY, man. I genuinely thank all y'all, man. I genuinely want to say thank you to everybody who's rocking with me.
Day.
I appreciate everybody for tuning in. God bless all y'all, man, because guess what? We need blessings, bro. We need the blessings, bro. We need God's blessings. We need mercy. And first and foremost, we need prayer, man. But let me say this. I got to ask y'all a question. Because we're all living in this life, you know what I'm saying? And I know, y'all know I do this very frequently, but we're all living in this life and we all have our bodies we have, aka our avatars. You know, we're all gifted and blessed with these avatars we have, right? We don't let me say this, life is not a guarantee. You're not guaranteed life. Life is not a guarantee. You know what I'm saying? Every day you get is a new opportunity and a blessing. So every day you get, please understand that you live in a new opportunity to make a better way in your life. And it's up to you what you use your avatar for, man. First off, everybody hit that like button for me. Please hit that like button. It's up to you what you use your avatar for. And to be honest with you, in this world, you could use your avatar for almost anything you want. In this world, you could use this body for almost anything. You could choose to be a banker. You could choose to be a politician. You could choose to be a rapper. You could choose to be an actor. You could choose to be a motivational speaker. You could choose to be a pastor. Anything you want to do, you could choose to do it in this world. And see, the only thing of it is, what it really is, it boils down to is you have to make the conscious decision and the conscious choice that you're going to use your avatar for something positive. You have to make the conscious choice and decision that you're going to use your body, your avatar for something positive. What's good is Chase? What's good? Yeah, man. So I just wanted to say that, like, we literally are. I want y'all to ask yourself the question. I have a question for y'all, all of y'all, anybody, everybody in here. What are you using your avatar for? You have to ask yourself this question. Is somebody else using your avatar? Is somebody else using your avatar against your will? Is somebody else using your avatar? What's good, brother? Is somebody else using your avatar for their betterment? Are you using your avatar to help somebody else meet their agenda? Or are you using your avatar to fulfill what you feel you're supposed to be doing? See, now, you can do whatever you want in this world. I'm not here to put limitations on you because I can't. I'm not God. I can't put a limitation on nobody. But in this world, you have to choose what you allow. You have to choose what you allow your avatar to be used for. You have to choose. And the choice is yours. Too many of us are living this life and we think we're not in control. Let me tell you something. You are in control of your life. Whether you believe it, whether you realize it or not, you're in control of your life. So your avatar, are you sacrificing for self or sacrificing yourself? No, I'm not doing either one. I'm sacrificing for the greater good. But you're right though. That's a good question too. Are you sacrificing yourself or sacrificing yourself? That's a good one. That's a good question. Now look. Now You go to work every day, right? And that's okay if we do work. Like I said, I just got off work. I worked a whole long ass day, long ass shift today. And we work, and it's okay if you work for somebody, but let me say this. If you only work for somebody and do nothing else for yourself, you're giving your life and giving yourself to help somebody else meet their bottom line. First off, it's okay to help people. It's okay to be used. It's okay to be useful. I'm not against working. I'm not against none of that. What I'm trying to explain to you is you have to choose if you're working and what you're working at and where you're working at. You have to choose where and how. And you have to understand that whatever you're choosing to do is your choice. What's good, Reese? What's good, brother? You can't go around this life blaming other people for the choices that you make. I never, ever, ever blamed my children for me bringing them here. I never, ever, ever said to my children, y'all are making life hard for me. Y'all are making me this and making me that. Because guess what? I chose to bring them in this world. Me bringing my children in this world was a conscious choice. Hey, that's a real statement. If you're not living your dream, you're living someone else's. That's a fucking real statement, man. That's a real statement. But I got to talk about this today, though, because it's a lot of people out here who y'all think, you know, you voted for a certain politician and you think you just got to put your hands up because you voted. Like, oh, I did my part. I voted. I gave my permission slip. So wherever this ride goes beyond this point, that's okay because I gave my permission slip. I turned in my permission slip. Most people are operating under that reality. Not realizing you have to be in control of your life. Not realizing everything that happens in your life is your control. It's your doing. What's good, Daniel? What's good? I thank you for tuning in, bro, because it's, like I said, I know I work a lot. I know I'm on this YouTube every day, and I know y'all have y'all's own lives, and I know everybody don't have time for this every day. But thank you for the ones who tune in for this real message, because this is a real deal message. You know, now first off, you're going out here and you're voting for these politicians, and you're saying, oh, well, I voted for you, so make my life easier. You see what I'm saying? Well, I voted for you, so you need to make my life easier. You know what I mean? Hold up.
There's no entry or exit wound.
But she was carrying something. I didn't know if it was a weapon.
Any candidate.
All right, so let me show y'all something. First off, Big BAYDAY is not an anti-Semite. I'm not anti-Jewish. I'm not anti any clip that I just seen, and I want to react to this clip that I just seen. And I want to talk to people who vote and think their vote is just all they're supposed to do is vote, right? I want you to understand that when you vote for somebody else, you're basically giving up your own free will at this point. When you go vote for somebody else and you just think that's all you're supposed to do, you've basically said in more ways than the other that you're incompetent and capable of taking care of yourself, and you need and depend on somebody else to take care of you. Exactly, Reese Cup. Exactly, Reese Card. Let me show you, Reese. Let me show you what's going on. Let me show y'all what's going on. What's good, RJ Johnson? What's good? What's good? I appreciate you for tapping in. RL Johnson, what's good? Listen to this shit, y'all. Listen to this.
Any candidate running for a seat in this building, any candidate running for a seat in this building, whether for Congress or Senate, whose platform includes anti-Semitism, We will target them as they target us. Accordingly, we will start a fund to help their opponents. We cannot passively sit by and let anti-Zionists determine our future. None of this will be easy. It will take time and effort from all of us. And Jews cannot fight this fight alone. Frankly, we shouldn't have to, because this is not a Jewish issue. It's a democratic issue. It's a moral issue. It's a human issue. Let us build a coalition so strong, so united, so determined that no extremist movement can fracture it. And above all, let us be bridge builders, unshakable. And any candidate running for a seat in this building, whether for Congress or Senate, whose platform includes anti-Semitism, we will target them as they target us. Accordingly,
listen.
we will start a fund to help their opponents.
So I'm just going to stop right there. I'm going to just stop right there. So there you have it. Out of the horse's mouth. That's the president of the World Jewish Congress, who just sent a message to everybody in America who runs for Congress, Senate, any seat in the motherfucking House, any seat in the U.S. government. He said if you or your platform speaks of any anti-Semitic anything, they're going to target you and attack you. And then he said they're going to pay your opponent and help your opponent and fund your opponent against you. So is this a threat to the people running for government, or is this a fucking threat to the people running for government? Do you hear the level of threat that is being issued to people who are running for government in America? You're told that if you don't do this or do that for this people, that you will be targeted. Then you're told, then the man said, I don't even want to play it again. I don't even want to play it again. Because these people are very sensitive, and if you make them sad or hurt their feelings, they could try to target you, and they will attack and target you, like Buddy said. And this was a warning to the government, people running in government. This wasn't even to the regular people. So let me show you what regular people have to look forward to. I mean, look at. This is what regular people have to deal with.
16 when you took my.
This is what regular people, watch this shit, what regular niggas have to deal with.
And I just want the anti-American, anti-Israel, anti-West crowd to understand something.
You're gonna have to come through me and millions of people just like me. And you're not gonna make it. You think your stupid little podcast, or your stupid little subscription program, or your little TV show, or maybe you have a little radio show, is going to change the world like hell it is, not if I and everybody else have something to say.
And I just want the anti-American, anti-Israel, anti-West crowd to understand something.
You're going to have to come through me and millions of people just like me. And you're not going to make it. You think your stupid little podcast, or your stupid little subscription program, or your little TV show, or maybe you have a little radio show, is going to change the world like hell it is, not if I and everybody else have something to say.
And I just want the anti-American.
So, as I get up here every day, and listen, as I get up here every day and play this, watch this, y'all. As I get up here every day and play Change the World, hold I'm about to play the hook. Let me play my hook. As I get up here and play this every day, these people are saying, nigga, you think you're changing the world, nigga? I'll laugh at you. You're not gonna make it. This nigga is there. These niggas, this is crazy how you can threaten niggas like this. They're not talking about people who want to hurt the world. This nigga's threatening people who want to change the world in a good way. These people are not threatening people who want to do harm for the world. This man just said he wants to threaten people who do good for the world. That nigga said, you think you're going to change the world, my nigga? You ain't going to make it. You got to get through me and millions of people like me. Let me play what I'm doing. I come on here with this mentality. I come on here with this mentality every day. Look, listen to this hook. They say you ain't gonna change the world. Listen to what I'm trying to do.
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on us.
And as I get on here every day and promote positivity, there's people and forces on this planet that don't promote nothing good. They don't want nothing good. Exactly. This exactly the nigga was talking to me, bro. I took it very personal. You think you're gonna change the world with your little podcast? I take it very personal. I took that shit very personal, my nigga. I took it very personal, my nigga. Very personal. Listen.
And I just want the anti-American, anti-Israel, anti-West crowd to understand something.
You're gonna have to come through me and millions of people just like me. And you're not gonna make it. You think your stupid little podcast, your stupid little subscription program, or your little TV show, or maybe you had a little radio show, is gonna change the world like hell it is. Not if I and everybody else have something to say.
And I just want the anti-American.
That nigga sounded like he was talking to Big BAYDAY himself, bro. It sounded like he was talking to me. Who else is talking about changing the world with their podcast every night? Who else is doing this? I don't know no other podcast in the world talking about changing the world. I don't know not one. Not one. I'm the only nigga that I know of talking about changing the world daily on a podcast. The only one. I know I'm not the only one doing this, but I'm the only one that I know who's actively saying, let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change. Every fucking day I say this. And I lead with that. And I stand and I live on that. I'm the only one that's doing this, bro. I took that very personal, bro. I took that very personal. And I feel like these people are so fucking evil. And I'm not talking about Jewish people. I'm talking about evil people. I'm not talking about race or creed or anything. I'm talking about evil people. I feel like these people are so evil that they don't want to see nothing good on this planet. They don't want to see nobody living good on this planet. First time viewer, thank you for tuning in, brother. Hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss these messages. Today I'm asking people, what are you doing with your avatar? With your body? What are you doing with your body? Are you in control of your body, or is somebody else in control of your avatar? You remember the movie Avatar where the white dude hacked into that avatar body? You remember that? Where he hacked into the body. What are you living in your avatar, or is somebody else playing with your avatar? Let me show y'all some videos, man. I'm glad y'all are here, man,
There's
but
no entry or exit.
let me show y'all something. So these are the weapons they're talking about that were used in Venezuela the other day. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to these weapons they're talking about. Listen very carefully, very clearly. These is Congress, somewhere in Congress. Let's go.
How they're designed is to make, there's no entry or exit wound. How they're designed is to make the target feel like they're crazy, like they're imagining things, especially on the low duration, the low intensity, long duration hits.
Are either of you aware of any individuals who have AHI symptoms have passed away from their ailments? I do.
I do.
Have any of you three panelists ever seen one of these weapons?
I have seen a 1991 version of the weapon, and it looks like a satellite dish with a unit this size attached to it. This, of course, over the years, miniaturization has been possible. Obviously, there's a limitation to how miniaturized it can be because of the antenna size, which is always related to the wave. But still, it is something that can be well contained in the trunk of a car or even a large backpack.
There's no entry or exit wound. How they're designed is to make the target feel like they're crazy, like they're imagining things, especially on the low duration.
Did you hear what he said the weapon is targeted to do? To make niggas feel and go crazy. To make niggas imagine things, to feel like they're going crazy. All the women in America are just randomly going crazy. We're losing our women. We're losing the women. Why? Can you understand? Please pay attention. Listen, we're losing our women. The women are going crazy. Why are the women going crazy?
There's no entry or exit wound. How they're designed is to make the target feel like they're crazy, like they're imagining things, especially on the low duration, the low intensity, long duration hits.
Are either of you aware of any individuals who have AHI symptoms have passed away from their ailments? I do.
I do.
Have any of you three panelists ever seen one of these weapons?
I have seen a 1991 version of the weapon, and it looks like a satellite dish with a unit this size attached to it. This, of course, over the years, miniaturization has been possible. Obviously, there's a limitation to how miniaturized it can be because of the antenna size, which is always related to the wave. But still, it is something that can be well contained in the trunk of a car or even a large backpack.
There's no entry or exit wound.
So these weapons that they have and possess that are satellite dishes. What's the weapon look like? A satellite dish, my nigga, is what he said. On low duration and low vibration, low pulse, they turn the women crazy. They turn people crazy. And I witnessed women go crazy. I witnessed women that I love. I witnessed women going crazy. And I'm like, why are they going? What the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck, man? Now you hear they have weapons to make niggas go crazy. I ain't talking about no menstrual cycle. I ain't talking about that one time a month. I'm talking about losing their fucking minds. I'm talking about women losing their fucking minds Over the last year since the lockdown, women have been overwhelmingly losing their fucking minds. Overwhelmingly. By the hundreds of thousands losing their minds, bruh. I seen it. Been through, I seen it. Something, I was wondering, like, what the fuck did they do to my babies? Like, what did y'all do, bro? What did you do? And now a nigga come out and say, listen.
How they're designed is to make the target feel there's no entry or exit wound. How they're designed is to make the target feel like they're crazy, like they're imagining things, especially on the low duration, the low intensity, long duration hits.
Are either of you aware of any individuals who have AHI symptoms have passed away from their ailments?
I do.
I do.
So this shit's killing people on top of making niggas go crazy. On top of making niggas go crazy, it's killing people. And you wonder why our women went crazy and why we lost them. If you're doing cocaine or any type of drug like that nowadays, you have a death wish. If you're doing cocaine or any type of big hardcore drug right now, you have a death wish. Any type of pill, any type of anything, my nigga. If you're doing drugs at this point in life, you have a death wish because drugs are not to be trusted. Even if you got real drugs, they're gonna tear your ass up. So drugs is not to be trusted. Please don't do no fucking drugs. All you see me doing is drinking coffee and smoking a cigar. That's all I do. Nothing else. And the only time I smoke cigars when I do my podcast. I don't even, bruh, you got to be square in this life. If you want to live, you need to be a square. I'm telling you, all that cool shit, all that hanging out and doing all drinking and smoking, and boy, your ass you're going to put yourself in danger. I'm trying to tell you something. Doing hardcore drugs, oh my God, that's so goddamn 2016, my nigga. 2015, 2014, 2012. Nigga, if you're doing hardcore drugs past 2015, boy, your ass got a problem. I'm not even capping. I'm not even capping, man. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I know people who died of fentanyl. I already know. I already know people who died of fentanyl. That shit is horrible. I know people who overdose like a motherfucker on that shit, bro. That shit's horrible, my nigga. It will kill you. And there will be no mercy for you. Drugs are bad, y'all. I'm telling you. Take it from me. Drugs are bad. That's why I don't do nothing but some coffee and a cigar. I don't do no drugs. Drugs are for losers. Exactly, bro. Drugs are for losers, bro. Rest in peace to everybody who lost somebody off that shit. Drugs are for losers, bro. That shit will kill you. And I'm not calling none of y'all's family members losers. I'm just talking about drugs will kill you. If you could think sober, if you could think by yourself, that's a good way to live, my nigga. I'm telling you, it's a good way to live.
But she was carrying something. I didn't know who was.
Look, let me show y'all. This dude named Bernardo Simpson, rest in peace. He took his own life, right? This is a Vietnam veteran named Bernardo Simpson. Bernardo Simpson. He let the United States military use his avatar. First off, I need somebody to hit the Cash App, man. $BAYDAY's World, man. Let me type my Cash App in the chat, man. First off, before I play this video, I need somebody to donate to the channel because I'm about to show y'all some. Watch this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me type in my if one of my mods could type in my Cash App, $BAYDAY's World. Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, $ Bayday's World, man. I'm pinning that message right there. Y'all please donate to the channel. Thank you, Reese, for your donation, my brother. Thank you. Let me show y'all something. This ain't no extortion. I'm here for y'all every night, man. I'm here for y'all every night. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. So this dude named Bernardo Simpson is gonna talk about what he did in Vietnam because his body was his avatar was being used by the United States military, and the United States military tricked him into doing something very heinous. And he actually listen. Let this man show you his story. And he took his own life because. Thank you for that subscribe, Kev. Thank you, sweetheart. He took his own life because of what he been through. You know what I'm saying? He took his own life because of what he been through. Check this shit out. Check this shit out, man.
But she was carrying something. I didn't know who was.
Are you using your avatar or is somebody else using your avatar? Look what happens when somebody else uses your avatar. Let's go.
But she was carrying something. I didn't know if it was a weapon or what. But it was a woman. I knew it was a woman. I didn't want to shoot a woman. But I was given an order to shoot. So I'm thinking that she had a weapon running. So when I shot the baby, shot about 3 or 4 times. And the bullet just went through and shot the baby too. And I turned over and I saw the baby's face where her head gone. And I just blinked. I just winked. The training came to me, the programming to kill. That day in my life, I was personally responsible for killing between 20 and 25 people, about 25 people, personally. From shooting them, to cutting their throats, to scalping them, to cutting off their hands, and cutting out their tongue. I did that. My little boy playing in my grandmother's front yard, here in Jackson, at his grandmother's house. There were some teenagers across the street, got into an argument. It was 14 and 15. And one went home and got a gun. And the other one just ran in the direction where my little boy was playing. And he shot him in the head. I was in the house. And I came out and picked him up. But he was already dead. He was dying. So when I looked at him, his face looked like the same face of the child that I had killed. And I said, this is the punishment for me killing the people that I killed. But she was carrying something. I didn't know if it was a weapon or what.
And see, life is funny how life works. And after that brother he took his own life. You know, he couldn't live with that pain. He was in Vietnam. But see, he wasn't born to do that. He was programmed. His avatar was programmed by the United States military, and they trained him to do that and told him to do that. So when he did what he wasn't comfortable doing, and let his body be, he allowed his avatar to be used by somebody other than him.
So I'm thinking that she had a weapon running.
He allowed his avatar to be used by somebody other than himself and God. So his avatar was used to do the devil's work. And what he did haunted him all the way back home, all the way in Jackson, Mississippi. From Vietnam, from the jungles and the grassy bushlands of Vietnam, all the way, karma tracked back all the way to Jackson, Mississippi, and passed on to his son. See, the sins of man get passed on to the sons of man. Let me say that again. The sins of man get passed on to the sons of man. So this is why people have babies and their babies have cancer and things like that. And this has happened, that happened, because The sins of man get passed on to the sons of man. But the sad part about it is, by him having to deal, by him being forced to be trained to deal death, and he said he killed up to 30, 20, 25 people that one day in that war on Vietnam, on that one day of war. And he did all that, scalping them and all that stuff to him. He was programmed to do this stuff. Programmed. He was programmed to do this. So his avatar was being used. And his avatar, by him letting somebody else use his avatar, it tricked him into hell. Because I'm not going to damn this man's soul, but I guarantee you he's not in a good position in the afterlife. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, that man. So I show y'all this to ask you the question: what are you using your avatar for? Are you using it to help? Are you using your avatar to be a better person? Are you using your avatar to hurt? Are you using the avatar to make the world worse? What are you using your avatar for? And who's using your avatar?
First is 16.
Eddie,
Go from no. And I just want. And I just. And I.
This one's in Thailand.
First is 16 when you took my virginity on your office floor.
No, let me show y'all that. I wasn't even going to show y'all that. Let me show you how hypocritical and evil. Let me show y'all how evil and hypocritical the church is. I have to do this. Here in this church, there's a courageous woman who stepped up in the middle of service and confronts the pastor for taking advantage of her when she was 16 years old in the church. And I keep telling y'all, let me get a sip. Hold on. I keep telling y'all how evil and hypocritical these churches are. I keep telling y'all how evil and hypocritical religion is. I keep trying to show y'all, but I'm not here to force nothing upon you. I just keep showing you how evil and hypocritical religion is, right? Let me show you. This woman's going to confess that, no, she's going to stand up and tell the church that this man assaulted her when she was 25, right? And then the church is going to pray for the fucking pastor. Watch this, y'all. Watch this bull crap. Boy, this shit had me so hot when I seen this. Watch this.
When you took my virginity on your office floor. First is 16 when you took my virginity on your office floor. Do you remember that? You did things to my teenage body that had never and should have never been done.
Sunday service went straight to hell in Indiana after a woman confronted Pastor John Lowe in front of the whole congregation at New Life Christian Church. Tempers started flaring after the pastor who tried to confess left out the fact that the victim was only 16 when it happened.
Did you do it? That's all we need to know.
Yes, we did.
You didn't tell them she was 14 years old.
No, it's 16.
Sorry, 16.
She was 16 years old, Jay. Okay, and it was wrong. I can't say it. I can't make it right. I can't make it any better. And in a shocking twist, after his confession, church members surrounded Pastor John Lowe in a prayer circle and offered him forgiveness. Police would eventually investigate, but because of the statute of limitations, no charges were filed.
First is 16 when you took my virginity.
And y'all still run to these motherfuckers, man. Excuse my language. Y'all run to these devils. You keep running to these devils. I can't stand it. I can't stand stuff like this. This the worst shit in the world, stuff like that. And it's cowards like that who marry other women and this and that, and they just act like nothing ever happened and this and that. I can't deal with this shit, man. I'm different, bro.
Any kind of
I'm different. I be done hurt somebody, bro.
16.
How did they get on the...
I be done hurt somebody.
That's just 16.
Does everyone else think it's...
And I just want...
All I know is all these threats. Everybody else is just living life, and these people just keep making threats against everybody. Pure threats, scare, fear tactics, threats. In jail, the pastor wouldn't be nothing but a punk. In jail, they would turn him into they would turn him into a, what do you call it, a jelly-filled donut. They would turn pastor into a jelly-filled donut in jail, as they should. It's a special place in jail for pastors like that. But as you see, the weak flock that serves him forgave him even after admitting that he violated a 16-year-old girl, bro. He ain't gonna get nothing though because he got away. You feel me? And karma, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, karma ain't real for some people, bro. Karma's real for God's people. For devils like him, karma don't exist. Devils like that, karma don't exist for devils because they live in that evil code. They live like that. So if they living like that and they exist like that, karma don't exist for them type of people. We gotta bring justice to the you and I and society has to, and police and the penal system and judge system has to bring judgment to them type of people. God doesn't gonna bring no karma to people like that. They're gonna keep doing that shit, and in their head they're gonna do it. Weirdos are gonna violate you in their head, even if they can't do it in real life. It'll be an old nigga thinking weird in his old weird ass mind. So we're supposed to violate them niggas just like they violated our people. Just like Buddy said, if you target them, they're gonna target you. We're supposed to target them weird niggas because ain't nobody else gonna do it. I just seen a video man, let me shut up, bro. It's just so much shit, bro. I'm gonna shut up. I just seen it be so much shit going on, bro. I just be trying to stay out the way and mind my own business. You know what I'm saying?
You're trying to take Maduro out of office and get control of the largest oil reserve in the world. What kind of president calls somebody in the house of another, Guaido, and tells him, you could be the next president?
Hold on. Let me show you what Farrakhan, and I'm not a Muslim, but I do like Minister Farrakhan. He speaks a lot of truth a lot of times. He's pretty decent for the Nation of Islam, and you know, he does decent. He's a straight narrow guy. I got nothing bad to say. You know, other than the Malcolm X thing, bro. Because he was looking real jealous in the background in the Malcolm X days. I'm not going to lie. He was looking very jealous in the background and when Malcolm was shining. I'm not going to lie. Malcolm was shining, and brother Lewis, Minister Farrakhan, was looking very jealous in the back, might I add. And he only started shining once they assassinated Malcolm X, man. So rest in peace, Malcolm X, too, bro. Like, this shit is crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Look, let me show you what Louis Farrakhan said in 2019. Let's go. He didn't predict. Let me say what he said in 2019.
You're trying to take Maduro out of office and get control of the largest oil reserve in the world. What kind of president calls somebody in the house of another, Guaido, and tells him, you can be the next president? But Maduro was voted in. You say, well, it wasn't a free and fair election. Do you remember Jimmy Carter? He'd been watching elections, over 104 of them. And he said, I'm quoting the former president, he said that the voting in Venezuela is some of the best that he has seen in 104 countries where he has looked at elections. Now, I don't know the truth, but I think Jimmy Carter has no reason to lie on Maduro. But you see, when you're a hustler, when you're a thief, when you want to take the oil, remember how the president, when he was running, he said, let's take the oil in Iraq. Take it. See, but your hands will get chopped off today because you're not the power that you think you are. There's a new sheriff in town. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the two that back me. Now look, I think, Mr. President, you would be wise to leave President Maduro alone. Mr. Bolton, the man with the mustache, he's in a press conference with his chief, and he's talking about sending 5,000 troops to Colombia, but he don't know that he got the notes so that the media could take a picture of it. Now they're trying to overthrow this man, even if it means sending us to war. I respectfully say to the president, I cannot back you if you're going to send American soldiers to war to die because you want that man out of power and you're meddling in the affairs of his country. I don't think no young soldier should go.
That was in 2019. That was his opinion. That was his words. That wasn't my thoughts. That was his thoughts. No. That's not about a joke. How on board? How he was very much on topic, very much on target. He wasn't wrong about nothing he said. He was just quoting what was happening politically in 2019. So if you paid attention in 2019, this is exactly what was led up to what happened the other day. When he took President Maduro and his wife. Y'all better stop playing, bro. People understand what's going on all around the world, man. People are not dumb. Just because a lot of y'all are only privy to CNN and MSNBC and things like that, people are not dumb, y'all. We have access to the internet. We have access to unlimited information. You can click on these things and you could study anything. You don't have to just use this for video games, music, porn, and sports. This is for real entertainment and education. You can turn into a rocket scientist with this. You can turn into an astrophysicist with this. Just like me, I'm using it to spread a positive word of we can do better. You have to do better. That's why I'm on here telling you, what are you using your avatar for? Make sure you're using your avatar for something good. And if you're allowing somebody else to use your avatar, At least let it be your husband. At least let it be your wife. Let your husband use your avatar. Let your wife use your avatar. At least let your family, let your avatar be for your children. Let it be for your family. Don't just let your avatar get used and abused by society. Don't just let your avatar be used and abused by drugs and alcohol and cigarettes and bullcrap and unhealthy foods. Don't allow your avatar to be a victim of society. Allow your avatar to be used, or use your avatar to goddamn make the world better, to do something better. Use your avatar to make, the day better. When you meet new people, be positive. Don't be so negative. Use your avatar to make better, because this world can be better if we worked and made our avatars, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to say that, y'all. Let me see, my cigar is about to be done. I just wanted to say that for real, man. You got to use your avatar for more than just mundane things like lust and greed and envy and bullcrap. Like, it's not what your body's for. And somebody earlier asked what we're on this planet for. What we're supposed to be on this planet for is to find out what your body and your soul is sent here to do. You're supposed to find your purpose. It takes time to find your purpose. And see, what I mean by finding your purpose is what you got to find what you're naturally good at and accentuate that and accelerate that. That's what I mean by, that's what we're supposed to be doing on this earth. You got to find what you're naturally good at, like your God-given natural born talent. Find that and then go with that and accentuate that. Ask yourself what you're good at. Ask yourself what you're interested in. Ask yourself things like that. Ask yourself who you are. Ask yourself why you're here. I used to look at myself in the mirror and I used to ask myself, who are you and why are you here? Who are you and why are you here? I used to ask myself that a lot. And I would do that so I could learn my soul. I wanted to get to know my soul. And I got to know my soul. I got to know my spirit, and I felt more one with myself. Because the spirit is the energy, the ghost that's animating your body. Your body's just the physical avatar. But the spirit is your energy, your ghost, that your ghostly energy, your spiritual energy that's controlling this body. You know what I mean? So what are you using your avatar for? Because me, I'm using my avatar to inspire the planet. I'm using my avatar to raise my children. I'm using my avatar to help people out and make the world better and do anything I can to help. That's all. You got to ask yourself, what are you using your avatar for? And who's using your avatar? A lot of people give their whole lives to jobs. They work at a job for 40 years, 30 years, and they look up and then they're 50 and their body is beat up from working at the job, and then they don't know what else to do with their life because they gave their avatar to the goddamn job. A lot of people don't understand how life really works. They think so temporarily. They're not making long-term decisions based on temporary thought processes. They're thinking about the here and the now, but life is about the there and the far and beyond. Life is not about the here and now. The things you do in the here and now dictate where you go far and beyond. So if you don't take proper steps here and now, you won't develop your future. You know what I mean? So this is why your everyday actions, your everyday thoughts, your everyday actions, everything you do and think and eat and drink is supposed to be positive and righteous. You know what I'm saying? Said the world don't deserve you, Nah, for real. Yeah, these fuck niggas. But understand this though. I'm just the righteous. I know what I am, Reese. I know what I am, bro. I've been knowing what I am. I just come here to do my do and help my people and fight the good fight and show people that there is a way out of this. I'm here to show you that you don't have to be a slave. I'm here to show you that you don't have to get on your knees. I'm here to show you that you don't have to bend over. I'm here to show you that you don't have to be a sellout to inspire your people and do the right thing. I'm here to show you you could be a musician. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want if you just be consistent and if you have a real talent. See, a lot of people, they don't have talent. You know what I'm saying? But if it's in you and you stay on top of it and stay with it, it's nothing you could do, bro. There's nothing nobody could do with you. But thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I just wanted to say I appreciate all the support, even though, you know, a lot of people don't understand what I'm doing and all this and that. I'm just here trying to make the world a better place, man, because at the end of the day, I wish I had somebody like me talking to me when I was growing up. You feel me? Thank you, Greasy. I appreciate you, my bro. Thank you so much, bro. W Stream, God bless. No, God bless all of us, man, for real. I I wish I had somebody like me giving me the game when I was growing up. You know, I had my father and he did good, like on a deep level, but how I'm coming with this shit, man, I wish I had somebody like this when I was growing up. So I'm just trying to be what I want and wish I had for the world, you know? Because there's not many good role models who keep going and putting out and putting on for the world, man. Niggas want to have this and have that, but they don't even understand what it takes to get it. You know what I mean? So God bless all y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank y'all for rocking with me. It's your big homie, Big BAYDAY, man. God bless y'all, man. Let's go.